7 stages a dumper goes through during no contact. This video is going to expose the 7 stages a dumper goes through during no contact so that you know exactly what's going on in his process and so that you can actually use this to your advantage. Now, when you don't know the crucial stages that a dumper goes through during no contact, you actually end up making the guy that you want to come back run away, and it really just doesn't bode well for your overall chances, and the probability of getting your ex back drastically decreases, which is not what you want at all. Hey, it's Erin, your personal love expert, back again on the channel where we make men make sense. VixenDaily, if you want to learn the 7 stages that a dumper goes through during no contact and the overall breakup process, then write "I'm ready" right now in the comments down below while the intro plays. This video has been requested so many times, so I hope you guys enjoy. But before we dive in, I have a very small favor to ask. If you like this video, any of my videos, anything about me, what I'm wearing, love advice, give me a like, a thumbs up, give me a like, share, subscribe, tell people all about it. What's the number 1 stage that the dumper goes through during no contact? I'll tell you, but first I want to tell you a little story. So there's a woman that I coached who really wanted her ex back, and she kept contacting him and refusing to leave him alone. What ended up happening was she finally came to me and we worked out a plan. And by the way, if you guys want a similar plan, then you should come to VixenInsider.com because I offer one-on-one private coaching, and that's the Vixen Insider group where you can also join a community and talk about your problems, and I will give you one-on-one attention. But what happened was, long story short, we finally created a strategy where we used no contact, and the guy ended up crawling back to her. So it works, it surely works. But what she needed to do was understand the stages, the crucial stages that the dumper went through, and that was how we kind of honed in on the psychological issue that we needed to kind of tweak and fix. So the number 1 stage is emotional relief. The dumper goes through a stage of emotional relief where they feel like, wow, it's over, I'm free, I can breathe, I'm this way again, I have the life I did before I was in this relationship. So it's the emotional relief stage where all the baggage, all the weight of the relationship is finally released and the person can breathe a sigh of relief. During this stage, he might even jump into a rebound, the good old rebound. Don't worry and don't flip out. That's your winning move here. The winning move and the only move is to not flip out. I know this sounds a bit dramatic and difficult, but the truth is breakups are dramatic, and your tendency will probably be to have some kind of an emotional breakdown of sorts or feel like you're out of control and losing your mind. Well, try to understand that even if he's in a rebound, don't worry. There's nothing you can do, and the only move is to not freak out. Because if you do freak out, you'll push him away and he will not want to be with you. Number 2 is mixed feelings. This is the stage where he starts saying to himself, wait, did I make the right decision? Did I make the right choice? Do I regret what I did? It's a very crucial stage, but here's the thing. If you start interrupting this process and if you start reaching out and demanding his attention, you're gonna actually take this process from mixed feelings to, I am glad that I broke up with her. Because when you act that way, this applies for all stages. Don't be needy, don't push him, don't harass him, don't send him a lot of emotional messages, don't let yourself be charged up by the situation. But the mixed feelings stage is a very good and important stage because he starts to question if he made the right choice. This is the 3rd stage, detox and a desire to rebound. Now I want to make something clear. He could actually decide that he wants to rebound and he might have a desire to date other women at any stage. However, don't be alarmed, this is normal. Rebounds and dating other people are normal processes in breaking up. Don't start losing your mind, but understand this. Even if he broke up with you, he's gonna be dealing with an emotional detox of sorts because it's hard to lose someone that you once loved, even if you're the one that broke up. So this is a stage where he's gonna be cleansing himself of the situation, and it's an important and essential ingredient if you ever wanna get back together. Let him detox. It's just like a drug addict that takes a drug. They take it every day. It becomes a habit. they build a tolerance, they get miserable, then they get tired, then they're just sick and tired eventually, and they lose their sense of self. They lose who they are. They can barely get up in the morning and not think of what has to go wrong today. The emotional weight of all the relationship drama. The drama was weighing on his soul, on his spirit. So he needs to now detox, and it's a stage that is essential. You cannot escape the detox. I want to make something clear before I go on to the next stage. That is, the reason that you guys want to watch any of my videos, and the big takeaway is never going to be just the facts I'm telling you. What I want you to take away is the perspective, the real, true winning perspective. And the perspective here is that everyone has a stage that they go through when they break up with someone, and the stage goes into another stage. The actual order and the exact time frame, it's gonna differ for everyone. However, the emotional process is very similar. So try to look at it from a perspective of his process may go one way, but you can't just, predict the exact time. It takes different timing, different duration for different people, and also the nature of the relationship is going to impact how long it takes. So don't think of this as a step 1, step 2. This is not exactly something that you can predict because it's an emotional process. It's a messy emotional process. Now, stage number 4 is acceptance. So what does that mean? It means he truly accepts that it's over. Now, I know you might say to yourself, why does he need to accept it? He's the one that broke up with me. It doesn't matter though. He's still obviously wanted to be with you. Now, granted, the true acceptance stage is going to be harder for you than it is for him, but acceptance is still an acknowledgement that something happened. And he might have been, oh, I'm eager to break up, yeah, I'm free. But if you do this right, in other words, if you kind of harness, if you will, this power, you now know the stages he's going through. So what you can do is use these to your benefit, right? Imagine this. Imagine that you are going to be devastated after you end up being broken up with, right? You end up stalking him. Do you know what you do? You lose any shot of getting back with him, because if you actually do the opposite of that by letting him feel these things, do you know what he's gonna start doing? He's gonna say, wait, it's actually over. She's actually gone. When he starts accepting that you're gone, and by the way, he can only accept you're gone if you're actually gone. I want you to take in what I just said. He can only accept you're gone if you're actually gone. So once you allow these stages to happen, you can take advantage, okay? I hope that makes sense to you, by the way. And if you want more additional help, which I offer, you can come to VixenInsider.com, and I will be able to analyze your specific situation, and you can ask me questions, and you can also get one-on-one coaching from me, because this kind of thing is really hard to do on your own. So do not hesitate to come to VixenInsider.com, where I can actually guide you through this and show you exactly what the psychological underpinnings are of this situation. But understand that true acceptance is essential for him to ever want you back. Number 5 is possible regret. 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 Okay, regret is a very, very important and crucial part of any breakup. If he doesn't regret losing you, then he will never get back with you. But guess what? You are gonna be not contacting him, and you're gonna get him to regret losing you. He's gonna be like, wait, hold up. Why did I ever break up with her? If you guys want me to help you make him regret losing you, then I actually do urge you to come to VixenInsider.com, because I can tell you, when a man starts regretting losing you, it's a powerful process, it's a predictable process. However, you have to kind of do a lot of things and have a lot of psychological mechanisms in place. But the bottom line is, regret is when he starts to say, wait, did I make the wrong choice? Wait, did I actually make a big boo-boo, a big error, and a fatal mistake by letting this girl go? You don't want to ever feel regret as a human being. Regret is a powerful motivator. Regret propels us to action. And when he feels the regret, he'll have a pang in his heart. The pain you feel is gonna be pain he feels, and he's gonna think he lost you, and he will be extremely mad at himself and have anger directed within. He might act out. He might look for a rebound, but I can tell you, when he starts feeling regret, you have the power back. And I can help you achieve that in VixenInsider.com. So I invite you to come join, because making a man that broke up with you feel regret is a very powerful sensation that he will not know how to forget. It'll linger, it'll fester within him, it'll infect his heart in a way and literally break his brain. And I know that sounds dramatic, but regret is a very powerful feeling, and you really do want to get him to this stage. Otherwise, he'll never want to get back together with you. Number 6, he'll miss you. When a man misses you, you know that everything is going well, everything is on the right track, and he's gonna start saying, I miss her, I don't remember why I broke up with her. That's the psychological underpinning when he misses you. The time has gone by, he's gotten over the sensation of, oh, I'm free, and then he's gonna say, wait, there's a hole in my heart now. There's a missing piece in my life. He's gonna start to forget why he broke up with you. He's gonna start to forget what it was that even made him start thinking of breaking up. Imagine that feeling of regret turned to missing you, to longing for you back in his life. That's a very powerful feeling, and it is going to be able to happen if you do everything right when you guys end up breaking up. And what I mean by that is you don't contact him. You don't seek him out. You simply allow these stages to happen in the time that they need to happen within. Don't rush things, but be aware of these stages, because you can, again, as I've said, use it to your advantage. When you understand, you have power. What happens during this stage is also a sense of nostalgia. He'll feel nostalgic and start to remember and miss you. Very, very powerful. Number 7, he will experience a desire to reach out. When you end up at this stage, he starts really feeling a call to action. So it's one thing to miss someone, it's one thing to regret losing someone, but when you feel an instinctual call to action to reach out, you're in the power position. This is going to happen after the regret and missing stage. He won't be able to stand it anymore, and he'll feel impulsively inclined to reach out. He'll start thinking about it, he'll want to do it, and guess what? One day he's gonna do it. That's how this works. You want something, you start to think about it, and then you say, wait, what's going on here? I can't stand anymore. And then you do it. This is a very predictable process, and it's a powerful process. And I do invite you to go to VixenInsider.com if you want help with this process, if you want to really understand how to utilize this stuff in your favor, if you want to know how to make him feel regret, how to miss you. I do a lot of one-on-one work because it is going to be a game changer. And of course, subscribe to the channel for more love advice, and comment as well on this video with any questions, any thoughts, anything you would like to know, because I will be responding to everyone, almost everyone at least. And of course, subscribe to the channel so you can have the love life that you really want, and I will see you next time.